there is good news regarding justice for Sylvester. Three of three people have been, taken into custody and are being questioned. There is an African saying in Igbo that says, "Nabo ba ba ma mere okaufufu." One person can go and urinate somewhere and you wouldn't notice it. But if a lot of people urinate somewhere, the stench is stronger. The Bible puts it, said one can chase 1,000 and two can chase 10,000. So there is power in numbers. And I thank God that the way that everybody has been, crying and speaking up for justice for Sylvester, the 12-year-old boy that was brutally pretty much murdered, and beaten and bullied in his school, the Dowen College. I am very, very appreciative. I am proud of my fellow Nigerians and how parents, how everybody has come out and stood behind this family and spoke up about this evil, because it's something that happens when something happens to people and you carry it on your shoulder like it is your responsibility. It speaks volume of how humane and how empathetic we are. So regarding this case, I am really, really grateful, because many times we say, oh, this is Nigeria, how are you sure there will be justice, especially when it has to do with a rich man's child, especially when we hear that one or two of these children has been flown out of the country, that they will be protected. And the owner of the school, some people are saying, are politicians, they are very wealthy, so they might be trying to use money to dump down this case. But I thank God that the powers that be are taking this case up, and that justice to be found for Sylvester. And I also want to use this medium because I am just a woman. I am a mother on a mission. This is a calling for me, and I answer this calling to always relate with us on the way we relate with ourselves first, on the way we relate with our family, with our children, with our husbands and our wives, and our loved ones, in our dating life, everything that has to do with the unit. As a life coach, when I answered this call, it was not easy for me, but there are things that God teaches me, and sometimes He says I should use my children as an example. So when this story happened, like I mentioned in my other video, I said, how many of us can our children speak to freely without being scared that we will either scold them or spank them or tell them to shut up and be quiet? When this story happened, I called my children up onto my one of my child that was 6 years old. I spoke to him about this bullying issue, because bullying is not only in dormitories. There's a lot of bullying in day school, but the difference is when your child goes to a day school, you can nip it in the bud, you catch it on time, you notice your child's behavior, and you start seeing things that are not right, and then you ask questions, and if you have to speak to the teacher or go to the school, you go to the school. So I spoke to my children about bullying. I told them things that you shouldn't do to other people. There was one day I went out with my son, and my son saw a lady that was very, very, she was obese, very, very fat. And what did he say? As a child, he laughed and said, "Mom, look at that lady, she is so fat." I turned and I looked at him. I said, "No, that's not funny. That is what not funny. Whether she is fat or not, number one, it's none of your business. Number two, you don't talk to your elders like that. It is disrespectful. Number three, you don't know what that lady is going through that has made her to eat away her depression, because some people are depressed. When they are depressed, some don't eat while some eat a lot. So you don't know what she's going through." So I had to open his eyes to really understand this. While my other child had a case where he's a little special needs. So he also has speech disability, he has some occupational disabilities. So when I was really worried, how will he go to school, how will people receive and treat him, because all through when he was 4 years old, he didn't have any friends in school. When he was 5, he had a homeschooling because of COVID. But now that he's 6 and he's back in school, I was really, really worried. I will pray every day. I will ask the teacher, how is he doing? But thank God that he has some friends. And some of the friends will ask him, and some will laugh at him and say, "Hey, look at you, you're doing ta 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 ta. Look at you, don't even know how to speak." And some will ask him, "Why are you talking like that? Why can't you just talk like every other person?" But at home, I had to build his confidence. I taught him, and I said, "Listen, Chuchu, when people ask you, why do you talk like that? Or why can't you talk like us? You tell them, I have a speech disability. It is not who I am. It is something that I am struggling with." And he has therapy. He has things that are really helping him right here in America. And it is even free. They give free, but my husband and I, we also pay for extra therapy. They come to the house and give him these therapies. So these are things that they do here to help children like him that have this disadvantage, because you are not your disability. You see people that have disabilities, some people bully them, some people look at them like they are less than, or because you are complete, you think you are complete, and then you can talk down on somebody else because you think they are not up to your level or your standard. Everybody is dealing with something. Yours might not be physical, yours might be psychological, yours might be emotional, yours might be marital, yours might be financial. Everybody is dealing with something. So I want this justice for Sylvester as to be a sounding board for parents to become more empathetic. Teach your children to be empathetic towards other people. When you see people going through hard time, show concern, show love. Don't laugh at them, don't scoff at them, don't think you are better than anybody else, because, or don't think that you are also stronger or more powerful than anybody else because you have money, or because your family status, or because you are in this particular position, and then you can treat those that are below you like they are beneath you. This is a sounding board. It is a clarion call and a wake-up call. Monitor your children. There's a formative stage for children from 0 to 7 to 9 years old. These are a stage when a child's character, attitude, behavior, mindset is shaping and shifting. When you see children go and take toy from other children all the time, yes, it is what children do, but it is the onus lies on us as elders, as older ones, as parents, to stop them. Say, no, you don't do that. You have to learn how to what? Share. You teach your children how to share from childhood. When I was growing up, we used to eat in one big bowl. One big meat, everybody would share it into 5 or 6. My elder sister would take, my brother would take, I would take, every other person would take. We learned how to share. But now we have become so independent and so into ourselves that it's like some people don't really know what is happening around them. It's me, 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 me. There is nothing wrong with that. It's okay to have self-love, to be into yourself, but also be into other people. When you see people going through hard times, it's not time for you to laugh. It's not time for you to scoff or feel like you are better than. So I taught my son. I said, listen, he said there was this girl in his class that was always mean to him, always bullying him. This one time my son was walking down the staircase. 2 kids came and pushed him so hard he fell. He came back home, he was crying, and he told me. So I told the teacher. The teacher said she has already notified their parents, and that day he told me those students got red, because everybody see what you get in the class. They gave them red, and red means your parents have to come to school. So the parents of those boys came to school, and then they sent forms out. Every parent signed it. They told us, if your child is seen bullying other children, they will take the case up with the appropriate authorities, with the police, with the juvenile courts, that they will take your case up, even if your child is 5 or 6 years old. That was what my child's school did. I signed the form also. That means if my child does it, they will take my child's case up. They want to make sure they put an end to bullying. So there was this girl that will always bully my 6-year-old son. And then I taught him. I said, show me your waving finger. And he did it. I said, do this. And my son did it. I said, I want to show me your stank face. And he showed me his stank face. I said, no, that's not stank enough. Give me your face. So my son gave me so I said, good. Whenever this girl comes to you again, whether she pushes you, whether she scratches you, she said sometimes the girl was scratching on his dress. I said, is she being playful? She said, no, mommy, she's doing it because she's mad. She's always angry. I said, well, number one, some kids are angry because in their houses, some of them don't laugh. You'll be surprised to know what is going on in people's houses. Husband and wives are fighting. These children are seeing it. The trauma these children are going through, they grow up every day, they are sad, they are moody. When their father or their mother come back, they go and hide. When they go to school, they don't know how to play, they don't know how to laugh, they don't know how to have fun and just be kids because of sometimes what is going on in their house. So I had to tell him, I said, maybe this girl has a hard time at home, maybe she's not laughing enough at home, maybe she doesn't have any friend, I don't know what is going on with her. I tried to make him understand, to be empathetic, but I also let him know that that's not an excuse for this girl to bully you or to make you, feel like every day you have to be crying in school. So I told him, show me your stank face. So he showed me. I said, wave your hand. He waved it. I said, next time she does something mean to you, I want you to, first of all, warn her. He said, mommy, how do I do it? I said, do this. I don't like that. That is not nice. If you do it again, I will tell the teacher and I will tell my mom. So I had to let him practice it every day. And now when somebody messes with him in school, he will do that thing. I say, mommy, I told them like this. don't do that. That's not nice. So when he does it, they stay clear. Because I said nobody will mess with my child. My child has a lot of things he's struggling with already. That is not his fault. I don't need anybody to put more pressure and break my child. But but God forbid if I as a parent will watch it happen. And this is because I made myself a safe place that my children can tell me whatever they are going through. So this is what he went through with this girl. But what do you know now? The girl is beginning to laugh, and he said she wants to be my friend. So I'm giving you this story for you to understand that bullying starts at very tender ages. The onus lies on us parents to curb it. Now, regarding this case right now, I am hoping that there will be justice, that those people that were arrested will be given, interrogations, and the juvenile system of Nigeria will take it up because they are minors. The juvenile system will take it up, and that justice will be found for Sylvester. My precious people, let us pray and let us hope, and let us also bring this family up to God, that God will give them the grace to continue to fight this battle and justice will be done for him.